Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Rock. What more can I say? One of the funniest people in the world, the biggest names in American comedy, very, very recognizable brand. In fact, when I was still in secondary school, there used to be a certain teacher. He was not really a teacher, more like a worker, an IT person who was always working in the computer laboratory. And whenever we went in there, we would find this guy watching Chris Rock. You can imagine my pleasure and surprise when I found this clip online where Chris Rock talked about going to Africa and participating in the safari, which is something you should do, by the way, if you ever plan on traveling to Africa. Now, without much ado over nothing, let's roll the clip, or should I say, let's rock the clip. Is that a Lil Wayne song he's opening with? That's interesting.
What's up, Johannesburg?
Oh, he's in South Africa.
What's up, New York? What's up, London?
So,
Yes, Joburg. I found.
so the same joke in different locations. I'm gathering, because he said Johannesburg, then New York, and then what else did he say? Like a bunch of different places, but the same joke. Interesting.
I made it. Woo! Now let's hope I make it the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you better not roast them.
'Cause
Depending.
It is violent right about now. And I ain't talking about the jungle. And oh man, it's good to be here, man. It is so good to be here. First time I'm ever playing Africa. First time playing Africa, South Africa. I was on safari with my family out there taking pictures of the animals, and you're driving around, and you got this guy what you called a tracker. A tracker is amazing because you're just driving around, and the tracker goes stop, 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 stop. And you stop the Jeep, and he leans down and puts his finger in some piss. He's like, 15 miles to the right should be zebra. And you get there, and it's zebra.
Really?
Zebra, wow, zebra. And you're driving some more, and you stop, 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 stop. And he leans down and picks up a little shit pellet, and
No, he doesn't.
13 miles to the left, rhinoceros. And you get there, and there's a rhino right there. You're like, how the fuck's they do this shit? And it's beautiful. I'm out there taking pictures of the rhino, and they took the pictures of the zebra, and I was having a good time, and I'm out there with my family, and I felt great till I looked over at another Jeep, and I saw a bunch of white people taking pictures of me. Shit, I was like, hey, I know animals. But they had a tracker tracking my black ass.
Oh my gosh.
Evidently, I must have dropped some chicken or something at another spot, and they're like, chicken bowl. 13 miles to the left, niggas will be there.
That was too short for my liking, but was very much to my liking. I definitely understand the feeling of garnering attention when that attention is normally not supposed to be directed to you. Like, I understand the feeling of, the tourist becoming the attraction. Out here in China, it is a daily occurrence. Like every time I go out, there's always, in recent years it is reduced, but I felt like I felt the impact most strongly when I just arrived China. I am a tall black guy walking in the streets of Shanghai. Most of the time, I am the only black person in I don't know, as far as the eyes can see. That in addition to that, I am tall, I am big, I must be, huge in the eyes of most of the Chinese people around. And so I'm constantly gathering attention. There was a time when I went to the Shanghai Museum, and it's always crowded. There's always Chinese people there, trying to enjoy the beauties of the museum. And so I also went there to learn about the place I am in. I went in there, and I remember walking inside the museum. I decided to start from the top building, the top floor, and making my way down as I enjoyed the artifacts and all the stuff. So as I'm looking through the glass at these ancient, beautiful pieces of priceless Chinese culture, I noticed that some of the Chinese people, a significant number of them, would have their phones out taking photos of me looking at the artifact. I was like, how am I of more intrigue to you guys than this Chinese clay pot, priceless piece of Chinese culture from the Ming Dynasty? I just could not understand it. So I definitely understand the feeling of being that piece of comedy just made me think back to those days. I'm curious about the trackers though. I know that there are people at the safari who are guides and who are very knowledgeable about animals, but I know that they sometimes would possibly engage in some very interesting activities in order to track the animals, and they might know exactly where which kind of animal is likely to be. But I'm just curious about that. Obviously it's all for comedy, but I'm just curious about the trackers. This was good. I will definitely check out more Chris Rock on the channel, and please leave a comment below and tell me which of Chris Rock's specials or which of his jokes do you enjoy the most, and let me see if I can find them and to share your enjoyment with you. Do not laugh alone, please. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe and leave a like on the channel. I am truly grateful.